2024, I watched a lot of movies and I listened to a lot of music, so I thought I'd just go through and see what I watched and listened to the most. All right, we're gonna start off here on Letterboxd. We're starting off with my movies. And you know, right off the bat, I watched 451 movies. I'm not really a rewatcher. I like to watch new stuff. So 451, you know, that's a good amount of movies. 790 hours, that's actually a lot. So some of my highest rated movies, okay, you know, I didn't really give many 5 stars this year. I really didn't. The fact that I only have 2 movies that came out this year being 5 stars, and it was The Substance and Ricky Stenicki. Very, very random, you know, opposite movies, but the fact that they were there, I mean, I enjoyed them. All right, so now by week, so we got a lot of different stuff over here. So when we look at the days of the week, it makes sense that I watch the most on the weekends just because, you know, working and, you know, sometimes I'd be able to watch a couple different movies in one day. So the fact that I watch more there is pretty cool. But in terms of weekdays though, it's pretty consistent. Thursday being my least amount. Interesting. Thursdays were just not movie days. And I watched a movie every single week except for this one week right here when I was in New York. I guess I just didn't watch anything. And then over here, same thing because of the holidays. I did sneak in one. I was able to still sneak in one movie. Yeah, a little bit above average of being able to watch a movie a day. I really tried to do that this year. You know, I watched, I think 200 and something movies in 2023. So being able to kind of like double that was pretty cool to see. So the 24th week, which is kind of like poetic, you know, 2024, week 24. But that happened to be the week I watched the most movies. What did I even watch? Okay, Perfect Day. Okay. We got a lot of newer stuff. We got some older stuff. Different genres, different lengths of movies. Okay, you know, I'll take it. That's kind of fun. That's fun. In the milestone section, I always try to find stuff that really like are cool, you know, looking back at. So I want to start off with the classic, went with Casablanca. And then I guess I just kind of continued some black and white action. And then yeah, Perfect Days going in there, finally came out. Minari, Taste of Cherry, really good Persian film. 300, okay, this not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of funny. I wasn't really a big fan of the movie, but I thought it'd be funny to do 300 for the 300th. Then I got Onibaba, Sing Sing, Real Pain. Not too bad. And then I ended off with Y2K, which, so I guess I just really like my comedy. Okay, wow, that is really cool to see because, I mean, those really are the top 2 genres that I do enjoy. And the fact that they were almost the exact same amount, that is really funny. I always watch a lot of horror movies during the month of October. You know, Tyoxy, Tyoxtober, gotta do it. I always gotta do the 31 days of Tyoxtober. 31 days of Tyoxtober is when I watch 31 horror or Halloween related movies for the first time throughout the month. Most of them coming from USA. I mean, I did dabble into some other international films, but just, you know, obviously not as much. But hey, you know, I'll still respect them. You know, we got a lot of other ones over here. Same thing, you know, most being in English, and I do want to watch more international this year. I definitely do. The nano genres are always pretty interesting to me too, because it's like the fact that I have like humor, horror, and then we have like kids animated fun and adventure, superhero. Like this is just, I don't even know. Toilet humor? Nah, what the heck? What is toilet humor? Toilet humor, and it's pretty much just a lot of mid-2000s comedies. That's funny actually. So in terms of watching stuff that came out this year, I mean, I watched 53. I do try to watch a lot of stuff that are Oscar nominated or anticipated to be nominated. So I try to just watch stuff throughout the year whenever I can. But I know I was a little bit more behind this year just because so many movies are just not in theaters. There were only 2 movies out of the 451 that I watched that I actually rewatched and like logged in all that stuff. I mean, I'll loosely rewatch movies here and there, but I only will relog it as a rewatch if my rating changes. I don't know. Let me know if you're like that too. Let me know if you're like that. And right now, I was trying to click on it. It wasn't working, but I'm pretty sure these 2 were when I resaw Tenet, when it came back to theaters, and then also Phantom Menace, the Star Wars Episode 1. I rewatched both of those when they were in theaters. And for me, anytime I log anything, I'm always at least gonna add some little, you know, 2 cents, even if it's just like a word or 2. Or if it's, you know, a paragraph. It just really just depends on like how the film resonated with me. And this is very interesting to me too, because I didn't really watch any bad movies, like terrible, but I also didn't really watch many that were like perfect to me. I don't know, I think just the more and more I watch, I tend to get more picky about how I like movies more. I guess just like what tends to like really hit me harder. I mean, the bad ones right here, let's see. Okay, you know what? That's a pretty reasonable list. Polar Express has got to be the most overrated Christmas movie ever. And Unfrosted, if you've seen it, you know, it's. And then we got 3 5 stars. I know Substance and Ricky Stenicki. Okay, and then Jingle All the Way. Okay. It's actually kind of interesting too that I have a half-star Christmas movie as well as a 5-star Christmas movie. So now we're gonna get into the cast members, you know, the people that are actually putting the movies together. And you know, we are gonna see a little bit of some skew action going on, mainly just because this year I was gonna try to start watching all of the Godzilla movies and all of those like monster movies and stuff like that. And I got a good like 30% of the way through. So like, you know, if we're gonna go here, like the first 3 cast members, it's just like Godzilla stuff, more Godzilla stuff, and even more. And then Colleen Camp, I'm not even sure who this is, if I'm being honest. Sorry if there's any disrespect, but okay, so she's in a good variety of stuff I saw throughout the entire year. January, March, May, September, like this is like all spread throughout different decades, completely different movies too. Willem Dafoe, definitely one of my goats. Yeah, I mean, look at the stuff he's in. I saw some good stuff from him. Directors, same thing as I said, Ishiro Honda. I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name correctly. You know, he's gonna be top of the list. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I know that it might not seem like I enjoyed a lot of the movies, but the ones that I do enjoy, I love. Like, I really do enjoy. I really respect the whole process behind all of those movies. Ridley Scott, actually, I'm surprised to see this because I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I did try to watch more this year. And yeah, I mean, as you can tell, he's not bad, but there hasn't really been any films that have resonated with me as much. And then I think that's it. Yeah, these are just all the movies. All right. Oh, and then the map. Okay. Yeah, I definitely gotta see more from around the world this year. And that's it. So that was the movies. Now we're gonna jump into the music. And you know, this video isn't sponsored or anything, but I did just want to say thank you if you are watching this, because you know, this is something new for me. This is a brand new era, brand new journey. So yeah, let's keep on going. All right, so I do use Apple Music. I'm not a Spotify user. There's no hard feelings or anything. I grew up with iTunes. All my music library was just all in one place. So I started using Apple Music years back just so everything's all together. All right, so I was gonna play a little highlight reel, but they do it all like it's like a mobile device, so let's not do that. All right, so we got my top artists. The Alchemist being #1 is pretty cool. You know, I'm a big fan of The Alchemist. He does a lot of good stuff with a lot of hip hop artists that I just really enjoy. A lot of good stuff, timeless music. Tyler, the Creator, makes sense. He's my favorite artist. Kate Tronada, always, you know, you can never go wrong with some Kate Tronada. Schoolboy Q, mainly because of his new album that came out this year, Blue Lips, which I would consider my album of the year. Keep on going, got Kali Uchis, Don Toliver, Mike, Makami, okay, good stuff. The Marias, great album this year too. Freddie Gibbs came out with something as well. Kendrick, come on. Yeah, you had to have heard Kendrick. If you're listening to music this year, you definitely heard him. And then we got Twice, okay, Twice, go. West Side Gun with a nice clean 1000. IDK and Magdalena Bay, okay. I definitely remember listening to all of them, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense seeing all 15 of those artists right there. All right, #1, we got On God, great song. That makes sense, I definitely listened to it a lot. Feel Away, okay. I'm just gonna skim through these. I mean, it's not like I'm like playing the songs right now, but that's cool. I mean, cool to see. Top albums, okay, that is crazy. Chromacopia snuck in at the last second. Blue Lips was my #1, but I mean, the fact that Chromacopia, I mean, I still would say I enjoy Blue Lips a lot more, just overall as an album. I mean, I definitely, you know, I'll appreciate Chromacopia, but album to album, I think I do like Blue Lips just a little bit more. I had some more time to sit with it as well. But that's crazy. By 6 minutes, I listened to a little bit more. As I said, timeless. Submarine, great stuff. IDK, okay, okay. I feel like I'm just having the same reaction with all my stuff that I, you know, listened to and watched and everything this year, but I was very happy with all the stuff. Top 5 genres. So I listened to just about 50,000 minutes of music this year, and I feel like that's pretty good, but I know just based off of previous years, that's like a 20 to 30,000 like decline. So I think I just listened to a lot less music this year, but watched a lot more movies. I just put a lot more time into movies. As you can tell, I mean, these sections, the Letterboxd section was a lot longer than this. I always enjoy some stats, so being able to go through both of these was really fun for me. So I just realized that I didn't really go in depth about what my favorites were necessarily, just more about like what I actually consumed. So right here, I have my favorite movies as well as my favorite albums from the year. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. I just, as I said, wanted to do something chill, kind of just go through some stuff. I thought it'd be a fun video to do. If any of you guys are on Letterboxd, feel free to just follow me there. You know, I try to watch a movie every single day. I'm pretty active on there, so drop me a follow, you know, I'll follow you back. If there's any movies, albums, songs, artists, if there's anything here that kind of matched how your year went, let me know in the comments too, because I think it's cool how there's just so much out there to consume nowadays, so many outlets and all that stuff. So like, any consistencies with other people is cool to see, as well as people who have completely, you know, just different stuff as well. So let me know what you guys consume this year. If you guys are into media, entertainment, all that stuff, drop a sub because I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff this year. But yeah, that was the video. Thanks so much for watching.